Thanks for coming to another video where we look through our pocket money and see what we can find that's worth more than face value, turning our money into potentially more money.
It is bill searching time, so let's just jump right into it. I won't give you my whole soliloquy like I always do. I'm Kyle. If you don't know me, thank you for joining me on the video. Let's look for some stuff that could be worth value in our pocket money. So we'll start off, if you don't know, down here in the bottom, well, to the right of Lincoln's portrait on this 2013 Series $5 bill, which is shown right where this little lettering is. You can't really see it in the camera because I like to zoom it out so you can see the whole bill. We know that condition's a factor. It is definitely a factor with this one. It's nice and beat up. Nothing in the serial number because there's no repetition of numbers here or any patterns or fancy serial numbers is what a lot of people refer to them as. So we'll look to the next thing. The next thing would be the printing of the bill. Everything seems to be symmetrically printed. We know that on pretty much, well, every denomination of U.S. banknote, there's going to be two seals. There's going to be United States Federal Reserve System seal. It's black. It's on the left-hand side. There's also a green Department of the Treasury seal, which is on the right-hand side. So older bills, you'll see ones if you watch my other videos, if I've referred to, say, like a Kiss Me note, that's a red seal note. We have blue seal, silver certificates, and then there's older versions that have brown seals and other colors. But on modern-day Federal Reserve notes, modern banknotes, we're going to have these two colors. Notes are printed in a multi-printing process, so sometimes you'll see some fading with portions of the bill that aren't affecting the serial numbers and the seals. That's because those are printed in the bill, not on the bill. So let's move on. There's nothing with this one. Let's look on the back of the bill. Same deal. It's creased up. It's been wet. You can tell from the rivets in the bill. One cool thing about fives is the right here, if you notice, I'm going to use my other hand, right here, you can see the threads that are inside the paper. That's just to show you what they are. There's red and blue threads within the paper on $5 bills. That's an anti-counterfeiting thing. It's a type of paper made by Crane & Company. Now that we jump to the next one, that's cool. We're starting off strong with a Starnote. This one's a little bit beat up. Starnotes are replacement notes. So let me slide this over. We can see it's printed appropriately, which is great. This is a little bit older $20 bill. This would be when they went through the redesign in Series 2006, which is shown right there. Now, why did they do a redesign, you might ask? A menagerie of reasons. Primarily, anti-counterfeiting measures. They changed a few things with the bill. As you can see, same color of the seals. The serial numbers sit in the same locations on a 20 as it does on the previous $5 bill. They added the eagle holding the olive branch and the arrows here on the left-hand side. And then they have an annotation that says 20 USA, USA 20 below this. Looks like we have a small counter stamp. So I collect a lot of bills that have stamps. You can barely see that one, but right there you can see that little 444 something, something, something. That's usually a bank stamp that they put at the counter when they receive the bills in to show that that bank got them. Star notes are essentially something got screwed up with the bill. They have to chronicle all the bills that are made. They have them in a database. So they show that that serial number is not the original bill by putting a star note here to annotate that it's a replacement note. So that's what that is. They're collectible in my opinion. There's lots of star notes in a lot of series. 2006 was a little bit lower than Series 2013 on the amount of star notes. I like to keep every star note, so I'll add this one to the star note collection. But let's look at the reverse of the bill. Nothing really crazy on the back of the bill. It's really folded up and beat up, so it's not the best of ones that I've seen. But still a star note, and I'll keep it. Series 2013 $1 bill. As you can see, all these notes are circulated, so they're not UNC bills or uncirculated bills. Nothing in the serial number on this one either. Same as that previous 20 other than the star there. Everything's printed right. It's not missing any of the plate numbers or stuff that's put here around the bill. Verse of the bill. Nothing really crazy on that guy either, so we'll move on. Same deal. It's Series 2009. The $1 bill has not gone through a redesign since I believe it was 1928. So it's been a long time since the $1 bill has done anything different graphically. They all look the same. which is good for a collectible standpoint because you know what to look for. They're going to go through a redesign, I believe, in the 2020s, just because they're just massively outdated for one. They also haven't redesigned the $2 bill. I love the $2 bill. They're also not spent very often, so a lot of people don't even know that $2 bills are just in circulation like normal. So, it is what it is. $2 bills haven't gone through a redesign either. This one's been wet, it's faded, nothing to look at. Almost a trinary note, so that would have been really cool if this zero, I was about to say zero, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, if this 0 wasn't there, let's say it was a 5. It would have been 55, 715, 177. It would have been 1s, 5s, and 7s, which is great. Trinary notes, in my opinion, that being a note with only 3 of the same number in the serial number, are great and all, but they're more collectible than valuable. Unless there's another pattern, let's say, and I know you're looking at the bill here, and it's, I can't just magically move the numbers around, but if it was all 5s, 7s, and 1s, and say they went 5, 5, 7, let's put it easier. Let's go 5, 5, 7, 1, 1, 7, 5, 5. It'd be able to be read forward and backward the same way. That would be a radar note. And it would also be a trinary. I would then say that's worth a little bit of money, a premium over face value. Otherwise, it's just not. This one's got a lot of smudgel on it. It looks like highlighter or crayon or something. So we'll move on. Let's see. So same deal here. Nothing in the serial numbers. It's been folded a few times. Pretty beat up. Series 2013, Washington. $1 bill. Nice color on this one in comparison to the other ones, though. They're all discolored due to water damage. But nothing crazy on that note. We'll move on. Same deal here. Nothing there. Almost had ourselves another trinary. So as you see, they're quite common. I mean, obviously we're not finding them, but they're easy to come by. If you look in the series, 202, let's say this is a 0, it would have been 2 6s and 0s. A lot more common. So trinaries, like I said, are more collectible than valuable. And unless they're really, really good, I don't really hold on to them personally. Nothing crazy on the front of this bill. Let's look at the... Nothing on the reverse. I'm getting down there. It's a little bit shorter of a stack today. I was not able to do a daily bill search video yesterday. I had to take care of a few personal matters, but, whatever. Also, another thing so you don't get ripped off. That's the main thing here, is if you go on eBay, I noticed a lot lately that people are selling 2013 $1 bills with an over-inked error. The over-inked they're referring to is where this 1 is. They're saying that third digit is over-inked, and they're charging like $20 for a $1 bill, preying on people that don't know. That's not collectible. I repeat, it's not collectible. Even on this one, let's look at it. You see, the 1 there is a little heavier, but there is a lot of them on the Series 2013 ones especially that are over-inked on that third digit over from the left. That is not an error. It is just a standard printing. It's like every one of them. I would say it's an error if you find one that doesn't. But, and I mean that jokingly, it's not an error, so don't buy something like that on eBay. It's just a ripoff. You're losing $19. So, it is what it is. I just rather and not be taken advantage of trying to be a new collector and, get out of the hobby because people are lying to you. Lastly, okay, nice. So we end it with a trinary note. That's pretty sweet. So 3 8s and 4s. It's not, a pattern note. There's nothing crazy about the note as far as like the pattern within the serial number. But a good trinary note example, since I was talking about that earlier, it's a Series 2013 5. It's with the new background and stuff with the great seal in the back, which I do like the 5s very much so, the newer ones. They changed some anti-counterfeiting stuff as well. But this is a good example of a trinary note. So it has 3s, 8s, and 5s. It would have been great if it was like 384, 384, 38, so that it would have been like a repetitious serial number, but still pretty cool. I like that. Let's look at the back. Nothing really crazy there. So let's look at the 2 we did find. So we have ourselves a good trinary note on the top, 3s, 8s, and 4s. We also have a good Starnote. Both are kind of beat up, so I would love it if they were better condition. However, they're both collectible, and I'm going to add them to the collection. So hopefully I gave you some information you can take away with you when you're looking through your stuff. I look through bills every day as I get them. I'm glad that we can share this with each other. I like to do them now, kind of towards when I get home and get a free time during lunch and stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. You learned a little bit of something. Ask me any questions you want in the comments below. And if you've commented a question or asked a question on VarietyErrors.com, our website, I am getting through those. There's over 300 comments on there, and it's only me and one other person that moderate that. So we've gotten through about half of them, so thanks for your patience. We're getting to all of them. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a great holiday season, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Hopefully you found some good stuff. I will see you guys later.